Yo, two, what's good? Welcome back to the last Ravens reaction of 2024, man. The 2024 season. That's crazy to think about. Our season is over. Our season is over. I can't even believe I'm saying that this early, man. Man, I got no words. I got no words, man. Like, I got no words. I got absolutely no words.
He was a big factor in
Let's
that
just
first
go over
matchup
this, man.
in
Like,
the passing game. Staying in the block here as
it started out so good, man. Like,
Darren Johnson at an angle, but it's too late. Lamar has the first down. Pass.
I don't even know, like,
so it's a 2nd and 10.
this playoffs, man, it had me feeling like something different was gonna happen. Like, our first two games, we scored a touchdown on our first two drives in the playoffs, man. Like, so the Ravens have never done anything like this.
Lamar, first option.
Like, look, Lamar was just dialed into Bateman. And when Bateman scores, we usually win. We were like 9-0, something like 9-0 when Bateman scored a touchdown. So you could already imagine how I'm feeling when it started. And then this play, do I even have to say his name? Do I even have to say his name? Brandon Stephens. Brandon Stephens. Brandon Stephens. Brandon Stephens. Brandon Stephens. Brandon Stephens. Now, you were good this game. You were actually, I didn't hear your name a ton this game. Brandon Stephens, you played a good game for once in your life. But this right here, it set the tone in the first half. And not a good tone. Not a good tone.
With the catch.
I'm getting cooked already on the first drive.
Always got to watch Josh's legs in key situations.
I knew Brandon Stephens was going to have a bad day after that.
And he rips it down to about the 19-yard line.
Here go that big boy Josh Allen running.
Got 7. Cook.
It's like he's a combination of Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson when he's running the
Able
ball.
to get away from Humphrey.
It's crazy to watch.
9, down to about the 10-yard line. Has a 2nd and goal.
For whatever reason, bro, the Ravens' run defense was terrible. Terrible this game. I don't know what happened. I don't know if the Bills got a good O-line. I know they do. But, bro, our defense, our run defense was just terrible in the first half at least.
2nd and 11.
The first half at least.
Looking to pass all the way and down the
Yeah,
field.
here's when the BS started, man. Here's where the BS started, bro. Here's where playoff Lamar made his appearance, his inevitable appearance. I don't even know what he was looking for at that throw, but it was just a terrible pass.
Tight end open across the middle. It's Dalton Kincaid.
But it actually didn't even hurt us. That's the thing, man.
Here's a 2nd and 17.
It actually didn't even hurt us, man.
Boy, they were able to keep.
I don't even like to look at these highlights again, bro.
And they run it with Henry. He breaks through past the line.
Bro, just looking at these highlights, man, get me.
And this formation,
These highlights, man, just get me.
Hands it off to Hill. There was no one near him for the first 4 or 5 yards downfield before he got touched.
I just don't know why we didn't run the ball with him a little bit
a new
more.
set of downs. Now trying to go up top.
Expected a little bit more running, but
Good take off. Able to get
Scrambling
free again
for
for a
Lamar,
big
man.
gain as 3 Bill defenders collide.
I just hate watching our good plays happen again because, bro,
Jackson completes it.
we're just moving
It's
the ball so
Anthony
well.
Miller.
Just for some dumb stuff to happen like this, man. Like,
Awkwardness as Jackson wrapped up.
that's
the
no
ball
got to
foul.
Lamar. That's no got to Lamar.
Miller.
And somehow, yeah, old man, Grandpa
Hill tries
Von
to
Miller
strike the
running
ball out of his hands.
a 40-yard
Holds
dash.
on.
Yo, I ain't never seen Von Miller run that fast in his life.
Second takeaway.
I ain't never seen Von Miller run that fast in his life before.
On a 2nd and 7.
Yo, that boy was out of there.
Across the middle.
But Lamar,
Shakir holds on to it down to
playoff Lamar made his inevitable performance. Like, we didn't see him last week, which is crazy. We didn't see him at all against the Steelers of all teams. We didn't see him against the Steelers of all teams. It happened to be against the Bills. And this dude Josh Allen, man,
anything inside there in goal,
stacking up them tush-push touchdowns.
I don't see how you can stop him. It's
Stacking up them tush-push touchdowns. He got like 20 of those.
Bishop is in the secondary for the Bills.
But man, like, I don't even know. This game is
Jackson fakes the throw and takes off for about 11.
Like, that should have been a flag. It's crazy they added a new rule and never call it at all. Never call it at all.
And open down to the 1-yard line.
We should have.
It's Bateman.
Just looking back at all the missed opportunities,
Again,
we should have ran the ball a little bit more with Henry in the red zone right here.
Looking, flickering, and ball tapped around, and it falls incomplete. And Linderbaum will one last shot.
I don't even feel like reacting to this
Never
because
this season
like,
from inside 40, but is a big
looking
struggle
back
beyond that.
all the missed opportunities we had, all the plays that we should have made, we usually made.
Barely beats the play clock. They go to Davis. Rookie has some speed.
They
Scored a touchdown
just came out to play
game,
in that first half.
On this occasion,
Unfortunately, that's what
Spencer Brown for a pickup of 16.
put us in the hole that we try to get out
From
of.
the Ravens 47. Davis again.
Like, look, man.
Able to fight through a tackle.
The way that the Bills are playing, that's how we should have been playing in that first half.
Near the first down.
Running the ball, pounding it, like going up and down the field. Now this was crazy. That was a crazy call right here by the refs. Absolutely crazy, ridiculous. NFL, you're not getting past these rigged allegations, bro. That was a terrible call. Terrible. Absolutely terrible, man. And, you know, Josh Allen, like free touchdown every time he gets in the red zone, man.
We're gonna pull from this side, but Torrance turns the corner right there, and that's why you hear the
MVP. That first half was just probably the worst first half we've ever played, man. It was
come over here and Bernard go get him.
Just terrible, absolutely terrible, man.
Jackson's pass complete. Andrews catches balls on the last 2 plays, and he's got a first down.
A lot of success in the first half with 2 tight ends. That's the matchup nightmare. They can run it or throw it. And
this was a good statement. Running out with Henry.
Gets a running start, and Henry down.
Honestly, I'm just like, I know that the Bills, they stopped him early on, but I'm just like, I'm just mad we didn't get back to it a little bit more. I don't even think he had 20 carries.
That's a beautiful kick.
Tucker did his thing. Tucker, I apologize for everything I said about you, Justin Tucker. You are still the greatest kicker of all time. You might have struggled early on this year, but Justin Tucker, you are still amazing. You're still one of the best kickers of all time.
He had Wiggins on him.
Shout out for doing your thing, Justin Tucker.
So they can get detail on what they're playing.
On 3rd
and 5, but just the one thing I hate about the Ravens, man, they just always give you hope, bro. They always will find a way to give you hope. They'll never just like go down, like
tripped up out at the 46 by Hamlin.
Like they'll never get blown out. They'll never get like dominated. Always gotta keep it close, man, and that's just where
connects. With Andrews, we do have a marker down.
That's just where it hurts the most, honestly. Like, every game we play is always close.
All of that dedication has made him better throughout his.
I used to see like all these runs, all these big runs we could have been having early on in the game.
Yeah, he's running the
Even Justice Hill is getting big gains too, man. There got boy Henry, man. There go that boy Henry, bro. I just love watching
diet of these running backs, and Henry's at the top of the food chain right here.
It's just a shame, honestly, man.
Stay with him, Henry. Yeah. He's in for the touchdown.
See, why couldn't we do that on the 2-point conversion,
they looked
man?
unstoppable on the ground. They
why couldn't we do this on like this 2-point conversion right here?
That drive.
At least, at least give him a chance to make some people miss, break some tackles. Like, bro, that was from 5 yards out. You tell me 2 yards. I know the defense knows it's coming, but 2 yards. Come on.
as he looks for the tie, flicks it. It got tipped, incomplete, and the Bills still cling to a lead.
Guess who tipped it?
Can't wait to be reunited with the crew.
That was
sweep again. Our West Coast swing. 1st and 10.
Man,
as Cook darts outside.
I'm sorry,
man. And I tell you, that was a nice patient.
Just watching these highlights, man, it just gets me like emotional, bro.
Time to go to Josh Allen. It's time.
Still under 100 yards passing.
I'm not gonna lie, Tony Romo, bro, I didn't listen to you a lot because the Ravens were already on some BS this game. But I heard you were doing some major licks of Josh Allen. I heard you was talking some major, you know what I'm saying, of Josh Allen. I ain't gonna lie, I was expecting a flag right here. I was expecting a flag. Brandon Stevens, anytime the ball gets thrown, either a catch or penalty, and I'm surprised they didn't throw a flag there. Dang, I wish he would have missed that kick. I really do wish he would have missed that kick, man. That would have been big if he missed it.
Fake to Henry. Jackson throws, got a man wide open. It's Andrew. They dropped the ball, and it's recovered by Bernard. The 3rd turnover committed by the Ravens.
Do I even got to say anything? Do I even have to say anything? I just want y'all to look at this real quick. I'm not gonna speak on this for too long because you guys already seen it. You guys already know what happened. I want you to see where he caught the ball at, right? Right here, right in the 43. Why are you going? Bro, you're big, beefy, meaty, diabetes filled ass. I don't want to cuss. Your big body is trying to juke players. You're not that guy. Mark Andrews, you've never been that guy. I really want to know what he thought he was doing here. I really do.
Got him, man.
Did he think he was gonna make this man miss and cut to the outside? Bro, you're not Zay Flowers. I think Zay Flowers has done some damage to our receivers, man, because he's the one who always does stuff like this. Always going backwards, always trying to juke people out their socks, run backwards, trying to pick up extra yards to the outside, cutting back. I think Zay Flowers has something to do with this, honestly. Zay Flowers, you probably have done something to the receivers in the locker room, the tight ends. I don't know what you did, but you got all the players now think they Lamar Jackson, think they got sweet feet, dancing sideways, high stepping, you know what I'm saying? Back juke, cut back, and run around. Y'all are not that type of player. You guys are not that type of player at all. He didn't even have to go down here. It's one thing for him to just go down. I didn't expect him to go down. But bro, to back juke with the ball out, man. Going backwards. To go backwards with the ball, man.
The ball, and it's recovered by Bernard.
Well, if that play didn't happen, man, we would have scored on that touchdown. We would have scored on that drive, man.
Throwing on 1st down.
It's just too many mistakes we made, honestly.
He's got a 1st down.
The two fumbles, man. Both of them gave the Bills points. Just can't do that in the playoffs, and unfortunately, the Ravens love to beat themselves in the playoffs more than any other team in the NFL. I absolutely love to beat themselves in the playoffs, man. Just save all the turnovers, don't do none in the regular season, and save it for the biggest game of your season, the playoffs.
He's gonna hand it off or keep it. He's gonna keep it.
And I'm not gonna lie, you see what I mean? You see exactly what I mean. This team will give you hope.
Washington and company had him high and
low. That's the problem, man. A team that fights hard, they'll give you hope just to snatch it from every single time. Every single time, man.
Johnson is back in.
It's just a pattern at this point, man. Like, at this point, I'm not even going to get my hopes up for next season because I'm expecting some insane BS to happen again. Look, bro, almost fumbled the ball. He was lucky to not even lose the ball right there. But Lamar, for having that first half, bro, that second half, especially the fourth quarter, man. That second half, Lamar Jackson, probably the best playoff performance I've ever seen him play.
He's getting all kinds of protection all day.
This man
slides over to buy time, flings it down the field. It's caught. for the touchdown. I say likely.
What a dog, man.
And
I
the
can't
Ravens
even,
are a 2-point try away from tying the game.
I can't even get happy. I can't even get happy. I can't even look at that replay and get happy, get hyped for Lamar. I can't. I really can't, because I already know what happens next. I know what happens next. And what's crazy is when I watched this live, I was on my knees after the touchdown. I said, please, don't do this to me again. Don't do this to me again. Don't do this to me again. And don't do this to me again. I wish I was recording. I wish I was recording myself. I said those specific words. Ravens, don't do this to me again. And what did the Baltimore Ravens do? What did the Baltimore Ravens do?
Roll, flip it, got it. Oh, the ball was dropped. He had the 2-point conversion in his hands. Andrews did not hold on. Tucker on a slick field.
Mark Andrews.
Roll.
You are wide open, bro. You had 2 chances to catch the ball. You had 2 chances to catch the ball, Mark Andrews. 2. Not 1, but 2 chances to catch the ball. And you dropped it. And you dropped it both times. Mark Andrews, I think your career in Baltimore might be over, man. It just truly might be over. And I hate to say it, because dang, you've been buddies with Lamar every single year of his career. 7 years. Damn, by this point, like, it's just too many big games. He's dropping passes. It's either he's dropping passes in big games, or he's doing dumb stuff, or he's not even getting open and not even making catches. Like be honest. Let's be honest here.
Roll.
That throw was probably the softest pass I've ever seen Lamar throw. Like, he literally, it's like a, hey, yo, homie, catch this real quick pass. He literally pump faked it once and then threw it to him. Light, soft. And he still, not only did he didn't even not just drop it. He had 2 chances to catch it, bro.
Got it.
And the announcer said, bro, that's the thing. The announcer said he got it too. Bro, I don't know why we keep doing these plays for Mark Andrews, man. We could have Isaiah Likely and said Rashad Bateman, Aguilar, heck, even Patrick Ricard. Patrick Ricard would have caught that instead. Literally anybody, Justice Hill would have caught that. Anybody on our team. We've ran this play countless of times, and guess what? The 2 times it didn't work, guess who we were throwing it to? Every year, man, it's just some dumb stuff happening at the goal line. I don't know what it is with the goal line, and it's always going this direction too. Isn't that crazy? The Zay fumble last year, the Tyler Huntley fumble the year before that. It's just, I don't even know, man, at this point. And I don't even know at this point, man. Like, we gonna have to start having discussions. Is Lamar Jackson ever gonna win a Super Bowl? Cause, bro, at this rate, I'm losing hope every year. Every single day I lose hope. I don't know if my favorite quarterback's ever gonna win a Super Bowl in his lifetime. Man, I just can't stop thinking about Mark Andrews dropping a pass in the playoffs. Mark Andrews dropping passes in the playoffs again. Man, Mark Andrews, get off my team, man. It was a good career, Mark Andrews. It was a good career with the Ravens, but bro, too many times, too many big plays, too many big moments. You get the ball, either you drop it or you just drop it. You just drop the ball. Every time it's a big moment, Mark Andrews is there to drop it. Man, Mark Andrews, pack your bags. I know a perfect team. I know a perfect team that's willing to accept you right now. And they have a lot of players from the Ravens too. So you have some teammates to connect with, to hoopah, go out into the city with. I know a perfect spot for you, Mark Andrews. I know a perfect destination spot for you. Mark Andrews, hit me up as your realtor agent. I know some people. I can hook you up. Mark Andrews, I got the perfect place for you. The New York Jets need a tight end, and they already have so many Ravens on their team already. The New York Jets need a tight end. Heck, I know the Los Angeles Chargers could use a tight end too. Los Angeles, you want to be in LA or Cali? Both of them you want to be in LA or New York? Both of them got high taxes. So it's not really a big difference. One's on the West Coast, you might have to deal with some fires. One's on the East Coast, you got some snow over here. Mark Andrews, you want to live in New York City or Los Angeles, California? Let me know. I got the realtors. I can hook you up with some realtors. I could broker some deals, broker some people. I can hook you up, Mark Andrews. And I'm pretty sure you already have some people connects to, but I know some people who do apartments in downtown Manhattan. I got you, Mark Andrews. I really do. I feel like the Jets would be a perfect team for Mark Andrews. It would be a perfect team for you. It really would be a perfect team for you. Heck, even the Chargers. I know Justin Herbert needs some tight end action, some hands. We saw what his other tight end did in the playoffs too, dropping passes and causing pick sixes. Shoot, that's a perfect spot for you. You can fulfill that role perfectly in the playoffs next year on a different team. And you got your buddy Greg Roman there too. That's literally the perfect fit, honestly. Yeah, I can't complain about that. So Mark Andrews, I got you. You want to live in downtown Manhattan, or you want to live across the river in Jersey City, Hoboken, New Jersey? Take the train across to New York to visit, or Secaucus, or wherever the stadium is, the Jet Stadium, or downtown LA, Inglewood, Malibu. I know you got money for a Malibu house, although that place is burnt down. But we can find you a home that's not burnt down in Malibu. Just let me know, Mark Andrews. I will buy your first class flight out of Baltimore during free agency. I don't care. But I'm sorry, man. I'm really sorry, Mark Andrews. Like, I'm really sorry, bro. Like, it's come to a point. It really has just come to a point. We had a lot of great memories. We really did have a lot of great memories, great moments. But it's becoming a bad pattern, a bad habit. And when you get a bad habit in life, you need to break down that habit and get rid of it. And this is the end. This is the end of Mark Andrews on the Baltimore Ravens. Isaiah Likely, tight end 1 next season. Got some moves to make, man. It's just a shame. I really thought this year would be different, especially after what happened last season. I really thought this year would be different. I truly did, but all this taught me is that not to get my hopes high anymore, and not to let football, consume a lot of my time next season. Outside of this content stuff, football is not taking up any more of my time. I'm not living or dying to watch football games. This might be my football red pill moment, where it doesn't mean as much to me anymore, man. Just the same stuff happening every year. So waste of time watching football. I mean, I could have literally just skipped like 2 hours of this game, came back, watched the fourth quarter, and still had the same exact feelings afterwards. So, I mean, yeah, man. Baltimore Ravens, better luck next year. Better luck next year.